The worst roommate horror, stories of all time. The roommate who caused a lawsuit. Sending your 18-year-old child away to college to live with a stranger is a scary thing. And Todd and Maureen Clark had their fears affirmed when it turned out that their son was rooming with someone who had already been kicked out of college for stealing mail and committing sexually inappropriate acts. The roommate who took her roommate's identity, Brittany Ossenfort, met her roommate, Michelle, through a mutual friend. Everything was going great until Michelle got all single, white female on Brittany and started an unofficial solo lookalike contest. Brittany was fine with everything until she got a call from a local police precinct asking her to bail Brittany Ossenfort out of county. It turns out that Michelle was actually a trans sex worker who was caught soliciting to a police officer, and when she was arrested she took on Brittany's persona. The roommate who poured spit and Windex in food. Here's an idea for all you folks that found your roommate on Craigslist, or by some other twist of fate, set up a hidden camera in your kitchen. You never know if your roommate is going to go full Heathers and pour spit and Windex into your food, was arrested after her roommates caught her acting oddly. The roommate who never did the dishes. You don't want to do the dishes every time you use a plate. That's totally normal. People get upset with you about not doing the dishes. Do and start taking the dishes in an attempt to make it look like there are no dirty dishes. The roommate who refused to share cookies. A trip back from Disneyland, two roommates decided to stop at a Walmart. While there, they purchased a box of mint Oreos. A few days later, one of the roommates asked what had happened to the rest of the Oreos. They hadn't finished them, so where had they disappeared to? The other roommate casually said, "Oh, I have no idea." The mystery was unsolved until the day they moved out, and the box of remaining Oreos was found wedged up in the very back corner of the second roommate's closet. The worst bridesmaid horror stories ever. Redditor/u/Jedi Knight 1. I was once kicked out of my friend's bridal party because she decided I was too fat and looked horrible in my dress. Note, this was after I threw her a bachelorette party and she had previously told me how good I looked in the dress. She had the audacity to beg me to come to her wedding, so she didn't feel bad. I pretty much told her to go to hell and ended the friendship.